Hey, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Hideous Thoughts here, coming at you with another Black Desert Online video for console. In today's video, we're going to be going over last night's update. We're going to be going over the patch notes, seeing what's new in the game today. We got a lot to cover, specifically involving Atoraxxion, the new dungeons that have been released into the game. So make sure you stick around for the whole video. At the end, we do have the Pell Shop updates as well, and we got some events to go over. So make sure you guys stick around. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Just double check, guys. Maybe you thought you were subscribed, but in actual fact, you're not. Just go ahead, hit that button, guys. Alright, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so let's get into it now. We're going to try and get through this as fast as possible because I don't want this video to drag out longer than it needs to be. So here we go. We got unlock the secrets of Black Desert's new edition, Atoraxxion. Within a mysterious space, the machinations of an obsessed genius has brought forth the monumentous stronghold that creates an automation army capable with the sole purpose of defending civilization from the dark-eyed invaders. This update also brings several quality of life updates, a refresh to barter goods, and more. Read on to find out more about the July 21st update. Okay, guys, so we've got Valmakia, which is the first update, the first introduction of dungeons, Atoraxxion into Black Desert. So we already went over kind of some of this yesterday. So we know that you've got to be level 57. We know that you've got to complete this quest, Eyes Invitation. Now, you've got to do that in Tara from Ahorn Kiris, and has called for the hero of Media to investigate a bizarre incident. So you've got to grab this knowledge, which is acquired through the main quest. So that's Telebre's Tear and Telebre's Door. Once you have that knowledge, you'll be able to produce Telebre's Tear to enter Atoraxxion. Again, knowledge related to Atoraxxion and Valmakia have been added to the game. Obviously, the quest Vaha's Time Capsule, which is the last quest in the main quest line. The 5-person co-op, the last stronghold Atoraxxion, can only be completed once per family. Now it says the Atoraxxion main quest line requires 5 adventurers to proceed, as it is very difficult for a single adventurer to complete on their own. Additionally, we have added voiceovers to all the major lines for the first time in Black Desert history to help our adventurers get truly immersed in this content. We wish you good luck on your adventure with the adorable member of the Secret Guards, Yaz. So Valmakia is mostly open world zones. This means that adventurers will be able to see and interact with other adventurers that enter Atoraxxion on the same server. The final boss, Apex Lucretia, will be an instance zone. This will allow adventurers to focus their efforts on defeating the boss together. In the open sections of Valmakia, you will see elite ancient weapons marked with the star icon on the minimap. They are called Cetus, Monoceros, Lacerta, Creamar, and Putrachium. Each elite has a particular weakness that will allow you to defeat them quickly. The field boss, Kraten and Arten, that appear in these areas of Atoraxxion can be defeated using special tactics. The final boss, Apex Lucretia, is extremely powerful. It is absolutely crucial that you work together within your party to defeat it. You will not be able to resurrect while the combat continues. When all party members die, the fight will reset and the party will be able to try again. Death penalties are applied when characters die in the normal fields. However, death penalties will not apply when going up against the final boss, Apex Lucretia. So the ultimate goal in Valmakia is to enter and defeat the final boss. You will need to fight the regular ancient weapons to get the items that act as keys to enter the next area. Progress through each of these areas to eventually reach Vaha's Cradle when the final boss awaits our adventurers. So guys, these is like the areas right here. So we're starting off, and then you've got some keys. So to enter the first areas, it looks like you don't need the keys, but for these other ones here you will. So to get those, what you will do is you would need to process Vaha's Cold Thorn times 10 with simple alchemy. For example, that's going to give you the Vaha's Dried Fang, and then that's going to allow you to enter the next area. For example, this area right here, Vaha's Heart. So then for this one here, you've got to combine Vaha's Dried Fang, which is the one that you've made here, with the searing heart piece. And then these are all like items that you would collect through each stage, where you would use them to make the next key to enter the next area. For the party to challenge the final boss Apex Lucretia in Valha's Cradle, which is the last area, all 5 party members must have a Lucretia dagger. So that's this one right here. So you guys are going to have to do all of this. Every single person in your party is going to have to make one of each of these for every stage. Okay, so moving on. So all the loot obtained from Atoraxxion except the item Lucretia dagger and the loot dropped by the final boss will be removed once you leave Valha's Paradise, which can be entered after defeating Apex Lucretia. The party leader must have the required key to take control of the Soul Magia, except the Lucretia dagger. Alright, so that's each of these. So you can obtain, so for those who are wondering how you get these items, for example, the Valha's Cold Thorn times 10, you get them by defeating ancient weapons. Moving down, like where it says you need the Searing Heart piece for this one here, Searing Heart piece, you get the Searing Heart piece by defeating the Kraten. So this is the monsters that you defeat to get particular items, and that's how you would make those keys. Okay, so Kraten appears at a set chance while adventurers defeat regular ancient weapons in Valha's Heart. The drop rate for each of the materials required are affected by item drop rate buffs. Alright guys, so that's going to be a freaking pain in the ass because that's an RNG drop to get these items that you need. Valha's Cold Thorn is a currency, okay, in Valmakia that is obtained by defeating ancient weapons. It can be used to exchange various items at the Atoraxxion exchange. Atoraxxion exchanges are located in Valha's Sky and Valha's Heart. So you've got the Cold Thorn is the currencies right here, and you can see these items that you can get. So you've got 3 party elixirs with these buffs right here, and then you can get the Valmakia Matchlock, and this is needed to defeat Putorium. Okay, 3 types of party elixirs that can be exchanged for Valha's Cold Thorn times 5 can only be used in Valmakia. However, they cannot be used in Valha's Cradle, so you can't use them at the final boss here. Okay, so Valha's Spear has been activated in Valha's Sky and Valha's Query of Atoraxxion Valmakia as dark invaders were detected. So it says Valha's Spear are trap devices that can be found in the earlier areas of Valmakia. Adventurers will need to keep their eyes peeled for this device when entering Atoraxxion Valmakia. Okay, so the next section says normal fields in Atoraxxion are different from the monster zones, as that in that you will not get loot from the regular ancient weapons. Only the final boss, Apex Lucretia, will reward adventurers with loot. Once per week after defeating Apex Lucretia, you'll be able to obtain special loot in Valha's Paradise. Okay, now the quest here, Vestige of a Moment bestowed by Valha. Objectives are to hand over the key of Sunless Dawn and Lucretia's chipped ruby, and that's going to give you the Akma chest. So the way that you get these items, the Sunless Dawn is obtained by completing the final boss, Apex Lucretia, and then this one here, Lucretia's chipped ruby, is obtained by doing this quest from Soul Magia. We've got to do this quest, Lucretia's ruby, and you can get that item there. Now the thing here, guys, is you need 20,000 Agris Fever points, which means you need to have completed your the Margahan adventure journal to make sure that you've got 20,000 Agris Fever points, because I'm assuming that you can't do it in sections. If you've only got 10,000, then you can't do it and then come back with another 10,000. I'm gonna assume that it says right here that the 20,000 will be consumed immediately when the quest is accepted. I don't know if you're going to be able to do like 10,000 and then come back in a few days and do another 10,000 or whatever. I'm not really sure. I'm going to assume that you're going to need all 20,000 at one time. The above quest is a weekly quest that can be accepted 7 days after it's been completed, so you can do it once per week. You will receive Lucretia's Imperfect Ruby and Lucretia's Chip Ruby as quest rewards. So it says that if you have not completed this quest, once you enter Vaha's Cradle, you're not going to be able to complete it. And if that happens, what you have to do is you need to return to Vaha's Garden to do all this before you go to Vaha's Cradle. So they've added season exclusive Atoraxxion servers for seasonal characters. And to do this, the requirement, they recommend you having a minimum of Duo Tuvala gear or higher. You still need to be level 57 and above. You need to complete that quest line, the Eyes Invitation. And once you meet the requirements above, you can enter Atoraxxion as you progress in the 5-person co-op, the Last Stronghold, the main quest. Alright, so details regarding weekly quests are as follows. So you've got the weekly Vestige of a Rift bestowed by Vaha. You get that from Fugar. And the objectives are conquer Atoraxxion, Valmakia, check Vaha's time capsule, and you're going to get the Rift chest right here. That's the rewards. So in the Rift chest, what you've got is you guaranteed items are right here, and the quantity, and then the obtainable at a set chance are these prior to try Tuvala accessories and the Frozen Tides Blackstone. These are an RNG chance of getting those. The Frozen Tides Blackstone is the item that allows you to get guaranteed from Tet to Pen. Here are the list of items that can be obtained during Valmakia by opening the Valmakia chest. So you've got the Arkmar chest, which was mentioned earlier, and you always obtain these items right here. And then obtainable at a set chance with the RNG is Golden Tears of the Desert, Compass Path, Black Spirit Claw Piece. Okay, the Vaha's rare box, you definitely obtain one of the following. Okay, so a yellow grade accessory can go up to Pry. The Maha's Fragment and Dekima token of the Oath can be exchanged for the following items through the Old Moon managers in each of the cities and towns. So Maha's Fragment ×1 can be exchanged for a 100G gold bar. And if you're wondering about those, if you look inside that Arkmar chest, you're going to see 3 Maha's Fragments, so you can get 3 100G gold bars. Now you do get this Dekima token of the Oath, you get 5 of those as well. And what you can exchange those ones for is these items right here. Memory frags, Caphras stones, all the kind of usual stuff. Crystal of Elixir, very valuable. You can get 100 of those. Now, if you save them up and you have 1,000, you can get 3 weapon exchange coupons as well, once per family. So if you guys want to re-roll your character, that's very valuable. It's a good way for you to get them for free. It says, during the last year's Calpheon Ball, we introduced Atoraxxion to our adventures for the first time. Now we have finally brought this update to you. Black Desert provides a variety of party content like Savage Rift, Garfen Rasia Temple, Altar of Blood, and Party Monster Zones for co-op play. Still, many of our adventurers want more party content that was even more fun. Therefore, we decided last winter to create a brand new co-op dungeon, something that is quite different from all the other content we have released till now. We have contemplated for a long time how to bring the intense Black Desert combat action with co-op play in a natural manner. We are deeply moved by this moment feeling, where at the end of our long deliberation, we are now able to present to you the result of our struggle. Thank you, adventurers, for waiting and trusting us. We simply hope that you will enjoy it. We'll be back with our next biome with the underwater theme, Sikrakia. Alright, so season server changes. They've done quite a fair bit, guys. Let's see if we can breeze over this pretty quickly. They improved the quest UI to now display the crossroads window when choosing between the main or simplified quest. So that's pretty good. I think that was kind of, like for me, I just skipped through it. I didn't really read it, but I think that probably is going to help a lot of people. You now get to choose between the main and simplified quest lines. You can no longer opt into the simplified quest line if you complete the Balanos main quest line, Sage of Velia. This condition applies to all season characters, including those who have gone through the transferal process via Vugar's timepiece. Adventurers who fulfill the following conditions before July 21st maintenance will now automatically accept Special Growth Birth of a Prestigious Family quest after reconnecting to the game. If you fulfill 2 of the conditions below, you will automatically accept the Special Growth Birth of a Prestigious Family. So if you fulfill 2 of the conditions below, you automatically accept the Birth of Prestigious Family, which is the conditions are you've completed the Bereed's Junaid pet quest and the Sage of Velia quest, and you haven't started or completed embarking on an adventure quest. If you wish to go through the original main quest line instead of the Birth of Prestigious Family quest line, you can forfeit the quest and complete the embarking on an adventure quest. Reconnecting to the game before you accept or complete embarking on an adventure will make you automatically accept the Birth of Prestigious Family. You can forfeit this quest to begin the original main quest line. Yeah, a lot of changes here, guys, just with the way that the seasonal kind of storyline has gone with the main quest line and the simplified quest line. They've just kind of changed a lot of stuff just to make things a bit easier for people. So just a lot of changes and fixes, things for the main storyline. Again, as always, I'll link this page in the description below so you guys can come and have a more detailed look if you want to come through and read all this stuff right here. Content changes. Now, they changed some land bartering items and they've replaced them with new barter goods as well. So they've removed these ones right here, and they've added in this one thing that I will note as well, Blackstones. This is going to really affect the market right now because of the pen accessory that they've added to the game. There's already like a massive demand for Blackstones, so this is going to really kind of affect the game a lot. Change the barter system so that the barter window will now automatically reset if the contents of the barter list are changed. So if you had any of these items as like land goods and you've already completed it, like for example, like let's say you've got the rough green crystal right as a barter. If you've completed 2 out of say 2 out of the 6, for example, because you always get 6 on the first one. If you've completed 2 out of the 6, that's going to stay there. If you haven't completed any of them or it's 0, then all these will be refreshed into new ones. So if you've completed 2 out of 6, it'll stay there and you can complete that barter. Otherwise, it's going to all refresh into the new ones. So they expanded guild positions that can receive guildmaster position when a guildmaster doesn't log in for a prolonged period of time. So before, if the guildmaster doesn't log in for 15 days, then the guild advisor and guild officer can receive the position. Now they've changed it to if the guildmaster doesn't log in for 15 days, then the guild quartermaster, cannoneer, and members can receive the position. So make sure that you guys are logging in, otherwise you're going to lose your guildmaster position. Apprentice guild members cannot receive the guildmaster position. The number of days required for the passing of the position resets when the guildmaster advisor officer logs in. Item changes, guys. So the characters no longer cheer. Just basically like, some stuff. Your character won't cheer when they... Item changes, guys. So they've changed, some quality of life stuff with the items, just like with the cheers and stuff. So you're not going to cheer when you obtain massive pure magic, and increased drop rates for the saltwater crocodile scale. Changed book like secret book stuff. Nothing too exciting there. The item list, you will now cheer when you obtain the following items from chests. So you're gonna cheer when you receive like alchemy stones and stuff like this. Can I just point out that I didn't even know that you can get dream argonauts and dream dinays or dream horses in general from chests. I would like to know what chests these are, and can someone please give me some? All right, thank you. Change the descriptions of the Succession Classic box for the outfits obtainable in each class. For you guys, timepiece, change the item description to mention that skill XP acquired from combat and not the total amount of skill XP will be transferred. So guys, when you're transferring with Fugazi timepiece, only the skill XP acquired through combat will be transferred. If you guys are using the books and stuff that give you the skill XP, that stuff doesn't count. It only counts for the item, for the skill XP and the skill points that you acquired through combat. Alright guys, with the Crow Merchants Guild certificate that you get from completing the season pass, I don't understand why people were having such a massive issue with this. It's not that hard, guys. Common sense. You got to have the item in your inventory of your season character. It's season content. You've put it in your season character's inventory. You go and you accept the quest. It's not that hard. I don't understand why people were having such a massive issue with this. Mount changes. Tier 8 and Dream Horse max levels have been extended to level 100. So basically what's happened, guys, your horse now can go up to level 100, but from level 31 to 100, your horse doesn't get any increased stats. Basically what happens is it's just levels, so that each level you're going to be able to get trainer XP from leveling your horse. It goes all the way up to 100. Now the other benefit to this as well is that your horse will now be horse level versus monster level. So if your horse's level is higher than the monster level, then it's not going to like make the monsters want to attack it, basically. Okay, monster changes. Change the following monster zone so that the monster will not attack if the character and mount are 15 levels higher than the monsters. So Camasylvia and Dragon. The second consecutive summon of the Fill Boss Beg when it has been defeated has ended. Okay, character changes. The 300-second wait time has been removed when switching between tag characters, and they've increased water collection digging so the character will not stop when obtaining hard sharps. Alright, so they stop that cheering when you get hards and sharps. It'll just keep going on like it never happened. Right, bit of quality of life there. Sage, nothing really much. Fixed some issues where the Sage guard broke while moving backwards. Now Corsair's got a lot of like just changes right here, guys. You can pause the screen if you want to have a read of those. Node Wars, Conquest Wars, they've changed the Venom Trap and the Guild Venom Trap to no longer stack. Basically, the effect just refreshes every time you use it. Some UI changes, guys. Added the Head Storage Butler and the Group Command function that can be used with the Head Storage Butler. So the Group Command function through the Head Storage Butler allows you to move as many items as total with the number of maids or butlers that you've got employed. So if you've got, for example, let's say you've got 500 beers in your inventory, you can select all 500 and you can move them all at once, and it will use the 5 storages or 5 maids or whatever whatever you've got there as an example. Added a cheer functionality to all types of golden bells that will allow adventurers to express their thanks to adventurers who activated the golden bell. I really hope that that is not like a permanent thing. Like, I mean, like, if they automatically cheer every time someone puts a golden bell on, that'd be annoying as hell. I hope that's like an optional thing. Fix the following elements when registering a horse to the breeding market. They've added comments to the display price and added the word silver to the display price because, people obviously don't know that silver is the currency. Added the function auto move to storage to move overlapping items into your inventory to the storage all at once. You can select up to 10 items to be excluded from being moved by this function. Items like food, potions, elixirs, worker stamina, recovery items, pet feeds, etc. This function only works for items that stack. There you go. Alright. And you've got this option now here, R2 and square, to auto move your things to your storage. Improve Clarence's travel bag to show the weight of its contents. The barter UI and load cargo UI have improved to show together. So this is really good, guys. So when you're in your barter menu, you're now going to be able to see your load cargo UI and your barter UI together so that you can look at your barter UI and you can see what barter items you need, and then you can just go to your load cargo and you can put them into your ship. This way you don't have to like go in one menu, exit, go into another menu, exit, go like back and forth. There's a pain in the ass. That's really, really good quality of life stuff for people who barter. Added a feature to view the central market from the storage. All right, that's really good there. System changes. Basically, guys, if you are level 49 or lower, you cannot use cannons on large ships. NPC environment and sound changes. Improve the way that the soldiers and Sauna of Trina Fort attack each other. Okay, there you go. Quest and knowledge changes. The following sources of knowledge have been added. They've added a bunch of different knowledge and they've renamed some stuff as well. So we've got here different knowledges. Now what they've done, guys, again, this is going to be linked in the description, so if you want to come and read this, you can. But basically they've got knowledge and they've got hints of what you need to do to acquire that knowledge. Alright, paste bait, for example, you got to hand over 10 seaweed to Creo. Alright, now this one here, again, knowledge for all these items, and you've got hints here. They tell you how to acquire each of these bits of knowledge here for certain things. That knowledge is like a really important thing of this game, and it's really going to help you out with various things, and also just like your drop rate and other stuff. So different kinds of knowledge here. They're telling you how to get it. All right, there you go. So we'll just skip through all this. You can come and read this if you want it. Added the buff sea legs as rewards for the following 2 quests at Lake Kaya. So basically you can go and do a quest at Lake Kaya and you're going to get a buff that's going to allow you to swim faster for 3 minutes after receiving this blessing from the water fairies living in Lake Kaya. Other changes, guys. There you go. Have a pause the screen if you want to read those. That's the end of the patch notes. Let's move on to the event. We're trying to get through this as fast as possible. I don't want this video to be 10 freaking hours. Okay, so you guys remember this event here, the Golden Troop coins, guys? So they've brought them back. Basically, what's happening is if you are in the game for a certain period of time, so 1 hour, you're going to get the Golden Troop coin. That's going to be until the August 10th, 11th maintenance. And you can also get the Golden Imp coins by defeating monsters. And you can get these from completing event challenges and quests. And you can exchange them for items. And then you get this. You needed to complete the Shimmering Golden Imp quest. So you can get these quest names from here. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the Golden Troop coin and the contribution XP for completing those ones. And once you've got the troop coins, here's the rewards that you can get. We've got the Shaka 2 luxury box. Always probably the first one that I would suggest getting. Very, very good. You can get a 50 fail stacks, some memory frags, and some cron stones right there as well. This is the items that you can potentially get from the Shaka 2 box. You know, Tet accessories, very valuable. Most of the time people are just going to get, you know, base stuff. But, you know, you never know. You might get RNG carried. More coins. Yep, there we go. So we know. Okay, cool, guys. So that's it. Moving on to the Pearl Shop updates. Now we've got here Fashionable Me. 30% off 6,440 pearls. Summer New Beginning. 30% off 5,460 pearls. Enhancement Starter Pack. 30% off 385 pearls. Berserker Double Premium Pack. 25% off 5,100 pearls. Okay, the Maid 2-for-1 pack. So if you guys ever want maids, you know, this is always the best time to get maids and storage maids and transaction maids. 33% off 2,400 pearls. Memories of Summer 1, 30% off 2,688 pearls. Memories of Summer 2, 30% off 5,600 pearls. Aliens Tier times 22, 50% off 500 pearls. Mount Skill Exchange coupons, 30% off 1,225 pearls. Thayer's Orb, if you guys need to work on your fairies, good time to grab these. 30% off 1,225 pearls. Okay, Head Storage Butler Sebastian, pretty cool. I like this guy. 2,200 pearls. Berserker Premium Set, 3,400 pearls. Loyalty items. So you can get the Layla's Pedal, guys. These are the items that you need to roll fairies. 200 pearls if you want to buy them for whatever reason. Magical Elixir times 1, 300 pearls. Enchanted Scrolls, so a 20 stack, 500 pearls. That's interesting. Rare Boss Furniture Box, 1,000 pearls. Precious Furniture Box for the boss, 1,000 pearls. Awakened Solar Siege Captain Summon Scroll, 1,000 pearls. Book of Training Combat 1 day, 600 pearls. Book of Training Skill, 600 pearls. Beast Draft times 2, 100 pearls. Traveler's Map, 50 pearls. Sealed Compass, 120 minutes, 100 pearls. Alright guys, there you go. That's it. We got through it. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments below what you thought about the video and what you think about Atoraxxion and all the other updates that have happened in the game today. I'm curious to hear your guys' feedback on that. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.